Hi, welcome to Artistry Collaborative. My name is JoAnn and I'm so glad you joined me today. If you're new to my channel, well, I hope you stick around and maybe become a subscriber and join my YouTube family. We'd love to have you. And if you're one of my subscribers, well, you know I just love you so much. You just make my heart soar. Here at Artistry Collaborative, we are the home of TriLab because we just want you to try. That's all it takes is to try. Don't worry about failing. Don't worry about making mistakes. We all do it and we get through it and we become better. Today we are going to make our first Easter. I just had it in my mind and I had to do it. We are creating this Easter egg. Well, it was supposed to be a wreath, but it looks like a flower. But I really, really like it. All Dollar Tree items and so easy. I know I say it every time, but it really is. But even if you find it a challenge, I will walk you through it. You are welcome to put in a comment if something you don't understand. I will make it clearer for you. But please try. We just encourage you to get more creative because it will inspire you to do more, and not just arts and crafts, but writing or baking or whatever your heart desires. Creativity opens up doors to being the best you, and that's my biggest, I believe it's my mission on this planet to help inspire creativity. So I'm so glad you're here. As we say in Artistry Collaborative, all we want you to do is try. So let's try this together. So I bought these at the Dollar Tree. They come in packages of 5 or 8. And the first thing you need to do is, well, you don't have to, but I did, fill the holes. If you're not going to hang them, we're going to make a wreath, so I'm not going to hang them. But what you need to do is put a piece of Scotch tape on the back, and then I use this lightweight spackling from Dollar Tree, and then just fill that in, let it dry, and then just use some sandpaper to make it nice and smooth. I painted all these. I used mostly the pearl paints from Martha Stewart in like the mint green, the blue, the purple, and the pink. And then these two were just a peach and a yellow that I had. And so I've been just playing with, you know, all these pearls. This has a little bit of the diamond dots that you can get. A lot of people are doing the diamond dots, and so my daughter bought a whole bunch, and I used some of those. But to use that, you need the thing to pick it up and put it on. So it was a little bit much. But I mean, these are so pretty, and you can do all kinds of designs. You know, you can go on the side, you can go across, although I think I'm going to put some kind of image in there. I was going to do all of them that way, and then I decided that I wanted to decoupage some of them. I was going to decoupage them all different. Now I think I'm going to just use 1 or 2 images. So I just wanted to do 2 of each color. And these, I have this beautiful napkin, don't know where I got it, but it's so, so pretty. And I think it's just going to pick up all the colors that there are. So my tried and true, as you can tell, I do a lot of DIYs with napkin art. But I just think it's so easy and it's so pretty that it's well worth repeating. So, and sometimes, you know things and you forget that you can do that, and you go, oh yeah, I should have thought of that, you know. But I mean, just look how pretty that is. And the fact that it has the color behind it just will make them all a little bit different. So once again, well, I mean, you can cut this. But normally I would do it with water, and I will show you that technique. But you just get your Podge out. Yeah. them on. Here's my make sure you get the sides really well, and then just put that on there, and then Mod Podge the top. You have to go very gently because of course you can tear the napkin easily. But yeah, so if you want to just take a certain section of the napkin, then I would just get some water and you have to go outside the area that you want because it does bleed. And then you gently pull it apart and then put it on your wood piece. Now you could change this up. I know they have bunnies and they have chicks, so if you wanted to do different things, but I just wanted to do all eggs, obviously. And like I said, I originally was going to do it all with the bling. It seemed a little too blingy. I don't know. I change my mind all the time. The other thing that's great about this is that it is such a quick craft. It doesn't take much time at all. And you could do this to real eggs too, if you wanted to, you know, instead of just doing the traditional coloring of the eggs, you could hard boil your eggs and then Mod Podge on top of them, like that. Alright, so I'm going to go and do the rest of these eggs. I know I kind of ran through the napkin thing, but because I just do it so often, I didn't think you needed that again. But you do need to separate the plies from your napkin, and some are 2, some are 3. But if you get really difficult, just put a little piece of Scotch tape, and it will come apart. Now, I want to show you, this was all the same napkin, and look how different they look. It's just, they're great. But I was running out of napkin, and so I just want to show you that you can easily just take bits and pieces, and what I did was I trimmed the ones that I did, and then you can just put this on here and collage it on. Because like I said, even though the colors are all the same, they came out very different. I love it. I just really, really love it. So, yeah. So I did want to show you that. I grabbed a lot of things from my stash. This had been sitting on my desk, and I thought, oh, that'll look cute. And then I went and pulled out a whole bunch of stickers, and I started to do stickers, and I thought, you know what, this is just getting way too busy. So I'm going to stick with the bling and the decoupage napkins. So again, all you want to do is play. I did put a piece of ribbon on here. As you can tell, it's fraying, so I have the glue. I'm waiting for this to dry. But, you know, you can put them on as flowers, just dots, lines. This is from the Dollar Tree. It's not very centered, is it? But, and you could put more all the way around. You know, just play. Now I'm thinking of this, and so I'm looking at it and see how it goes this way. So I would have to end it right there. So I would cut it there and go around. Yeah, so this is going to sit Just like that. Why is that different? Oh, this has got to come off. And I think I'm going to take off these because it'll make it look uniform. Yeah. Yeah, so you have two up and downs. And then, so we're going to use tacky glue for this. Even though they're sticky, you know, you want it to stay on. So, tacky glue all over. This peels right off. Oh, it doesn't peel off as one piece. All right. Well, we can put them down and play. Let's put this at the top. And then this. What I would do is just make sure that you center. And you can line up the big rhinestone so that you know everything is in the right spot. So we can bring this up. Bring that up. This doesn't want to look flat for some reason. What's underneath it? Ah. Yeah. And there you go. Gonna have to put more glue on that one. Alright, and then you can take another one. And again, now you have all these, right? So what's to say that you can't put these down the middle? Spread them out. I'm gonna see what I have for purple. Well, I guess I could use more of this. Yeah, let's do that. I really should throw those scissors away. They're really useless. Now I feel like it needs something on the side. So I'm going to put a little bit here. Just take this off like that. Do the same thing here. That's the other thing about tacky glue, is it's very forgiving. So alright, that doesn't look like much, but once I clean it up, it'll be fine. So while all my eggs are drying, I'm going to cover, this is the small circle frame from the Dollar Tree. I was thinking of wrapping it with this rope, but then I remembered I have this stuff. I don't know where it came from, but I've got a ton of it and I don't use it very often. So, and since most of this is going to be covered by the eggs, I thought, let's use this. It really doesn't cover it really well, but it'll be covering it enough. So we're just going to use our hot glue gun. I should use my fingers. I wonder if I have them close by. Alright. So let me at least get this guy out. Alright. One of the things I think I'm going to be working on is showing you guys. I've made several organizing tools or things to help organize. The trick to this, I would love to not take it off the roll, but I have to. So I'm just going to take a bunch of it off and then cut it, because I can't work with this. Anyway, as I'm organizing, I'm creating all these ways of organizing my craft items. So if you'd be interested in seeing what I made and how to make it, of course I made it very, very cheaply. One of the things I've been doing all week during that snowstorm and beyond is organizing our stamps. Originally my daughter put them in those plastic sheet protectors and we put them in a folder, but they was falling out and it was, you know, you'd go to get one and pages would, it was just not a great system. So then we devised, we were looking into different ways of putting them into organizers, and we devised this system where we put them on these cards, and now we're putting the cards in individual. My daughter has this tool when she makes her shaker cards and it melts plastic. So we're making individual envelopes and we're organizing them in photo boxes. So when you need a specific stamp, you can just, you know, go through the file and find it. So it's a lot of work, but it'll be so much easier to find what you need when you need it, and we know how important that is. So I'm just going to keep going. Obviously I'm going to run out before I get to the end, so I'll just, you know, hot glue another piece, but it doesn't really look that bad. And again, you could use mesh or you could use burlap ribbon from the Dollar Tree. If I use something that, you know, isn't Dollar Tree. I try to give you ideas of what you can use, so that it's not, you know, pricey. Because God knows we're all watching our pennies. I will say Hobby Lobby has their ribbon 50% off, so, you know, check that out too. But I mean, you could use anything to wrap this. It's not going to really matter. You could use one of those Dollar Tree cleaning cloths, you know, the white ones that they covered a lot of not frames, yeah, like these frames with, at Christmas time. You could cover it with that. You just want to get rid of this ugly green stuff from showing. Alright, so I'm going to keep going, and I'll be back when this is covered, and hopefully we can start to put the eggs on. So I just wanted to show you, I ended it, and now I just put some glue, and now I'm just holding this over until it sticks. And that's what it looks like finished. You can put a little more glue if you really want to secure that in. And I was thinking, you know, if you didn't have a Dollar Tree form, you could probably cut a circle, like take a plate and cut it out of cardboard, and that would be fine. This is extra, so I think I'm going to just use this as a hanger. Like so. I think I'll use like a twist tie to tie this. So I took some raffia and it wasn't very strong, so then I just used an elastic and I turned it upside down. It was like that. I trimmed it, turned it upside down, and now I'm gathering it. I'm going to cut a piece of wire and secure it at the top here, so that maybe I should put it where we ended it so that it covers that. So like that. But then I want to turn it this way so you can hang it on a hook. So just turn it and take your wire. Alright, and then I'm going to stick that in there. Okay, so we're done with that. Now we want to start to put our eggs on. And we're going to do different colors, obviously. What do we have? Pink, green, no purple. Let's do some purple. Peach, yellow. I have a blue. Alright. And these are not completely dry yet. To get the excess off, that's all you have to do. Now if it comes up like that, just be careful that you don't pull the whole thing, and you may want to put some more Mod Podge on that. These aren't completely dry, so they're not doing as well as I would like. But, and, you know, we're going to go in between with that. So all we're going to do is hot glue these guys. So I'm going to take some hot glue. And put that in. And I'm thinking that I need to and you want to try to, you know, keep them even all the way around. All right, so 2, 4, 6, like so. Now I want to put these guys in between. I was just thinking my mom always used to say, everything looks easy when someone else is doing it. All right, I'm gonna go and keep doing this. Once I get these down, then we'll do the next layer. Okay, and so that's that, and I think I'm gonna go with these. I think I had this one on here. Like that, and like that. It looks like a flower more than Easter eggs, but I think it works. Obviously I made more than I need. I had, I think, 3 packages. Maybe 4. That's the weird part though, is you don't know where to put the glue so that it, yeah. All right, so we need this to, now you could go back and make, you know, put more in here. Well, let's let this sit and then I'll come back. Okay, and so I did go back and add these in, and all I did was put a lot of hot glue and then just slide it in underneath. So it's still on the top of the wreath, but it's behind the other eggs. And so I just went in like this and then held it. I did have to go back, and I still have to go back and like find the places where they meet and add more hot glue. I think this came out stunning. I love it. It's a lot, but it's colorful and it's bright and it's beautiful and it looks like a flower. I'll give you that. You might not know it's Easter eggs, but I was thinking if you wanted to, you could like maybe add a basket, like make a basket out of a square piece of wood and cover it with burlap, which would look like a basket, and it look like a basket of Easter eggs. That would work. I love it. I think it's really pretty. I'm so glad that you tuned in, and I hope that if you haven't become a subscriber, you will. I've got so many ideas, so many things coming up, and you know, I'm really excited. I'm going to start my one-woman show again. I just think it's time, and hopefully that'll bring a few laughs to your life. And again, thank you so much. I appreciate you so, so much. I hope you are well. I hope you are staying safe. And I hope, as we say, you keep on creating. And there you go. A very different kind of Easter egg wreath.